All right, you guys can see my screen okay, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, so basic Facebook. This is what's called your news feed. Okay, and this is basically this button up top, the home button. This is where you're going to see anybody that you're friends with, any kind of news, any kind of updates. This is where generally everything happens through that, right down the center part of the screen here. Oh, congratulations, Jamar Flowers, for bringing a new member in. I didn't even see that yet. You guys are awesome at the welcomes, by the way. So here's the basic commenting, basic liking and commenting. And you can do all this straight through your news feed. And again, this is just the general. You can like a comment, you can love a comment, you can laugh at a comment, you can wow a comment, you can cry, you can be angry. And so that's basically an added feature by Facebook. It just used to be likes, so it's an added feature. Apparently helps with the Facebook algorithms, but who knows, that's like top secret information. So, and I'll go back and comment on that in a minute. I'll show you how to do that. So I'm just going to go kind of navigate around Facebook here real quick. So in all your social medias, there's always a search bar at the top. And there's a little magnifying glass. This is your search bar, okay? And you can, whatever you're searching for. If you are looking for a friend from high school, his name is Bob Smith. That's going to pull up a lot of Bob Smiths. But that's how you search, basically. You can just search by photos, posts, videos, images, anything. But that's your search bar. And this comes in handy when we get more advanced for you novice Facebookers. This is where the hashtag comes into play. And I will show that later. I don't want to confuse anyone, but who all in the chat knows what a hashtag does and what it is and what its function is? Throw me a 1. If you don't, throw me a 2.
We've got a couple 2s, Corey.
All right, awesome.
We've got 4 2s.
Cool. So while I'm here, I'll just show you an easy way to help the community out as far as commenting and liking on their posts. So right now, when Kickstarter goes live, we're probably going to be, a lot of focus is going to shift to NetEffects, which is the messenger bag. So is that what we're using, Deb? Have we decided? I think NetEffects.
I think it is NetEffects Traders, actually. I'm not 100% certain. I will, okay. I'll peek around, see what I can find.
Cool. So let's use, for example, for now, that's going to be the one coming up. But so we're going to focus, let's say we're doing the Zippin store. So the reason for a hashtag is to be able to search for something very easily on Facebook. So if you were looking for a new pair of Nike running shoes, you would hashtag Nike running shoes. It's like a search engine inside of Facebook. So if you do hashtag Zippin store, all posts from friends are going to pop up. And this is anytime anybody use the hashtag Zippin store. You see it right here? So now this goes both ways. If I want to go and help a lot of members out today by commenting, I'm going to click my like. Always click like first, or love, or whatever you want. And then leave a comment. And I'm trying to keep this as basic as possible. So this is commenting and liking on a post. Commenting and liking.
And Corey, it's just NetEffects. I triple checked it in our marketing stuff.
All right. Thank you, Deborah. So that's how you comment, okay? That's how you comment on somebody's posts, or somebody's post. So when you're making a post, and I'll get into that as well, it goes the other way. You want a hashtag so that if a customer or somebody outside in the real world has heard about Zippin Store and they go to hashtag Zippin Store, that's when your stuff is easily searched for, easily found. So that's just a quick blurb on the hashtag. I didn't want to get that far ahead of myself. But all right, so at the top, we'll go across the menu here. This is you. This is your own page. When you click there, this is everything that you have on your page. Okay. You have your timeline. Does everybody know how to put a cover photo on? Does everybody have a cover photo? I think most people do. Throw a 1 if you do. Throw it anytime if I'm saying anything. Throw a 2 if you don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, Vicky Terry. All right, Vicky, so look, you always want to have a cover photo, and this is your profile picture. So the cover photo, you can easily load right here in the top left. So you can choose any picture from your computer or your phone, and you want to choose a picture that's more fitting to a horizontal style here like this, or it'll get cropped. Same with your profile picture. You can change or update or edit your profile picture or add one right here. So those are the cover photo and the profile photo. You can update info. Everything is clickable on your page. So if you click update info, you can add all your personal info, and it'll show you here. And everything is usually kind of a walkthrough through Facebook. So I always suggest you guys fill out as much info as you can, because if somebody searches something, keyword something, wants to find you because they saw an ad or for whatever reason, and everybody, you can use privacy settings to limit what the people outside of your network see. So put your work status, if you have a fan page, whatever your path, it's like a resume almost. But add all that stuff, where you went to school, basic contact, family relationships. And I always teach this on my recruiting trainings, is you want your page to look like the person that you would want to be friends with. If you have nothing but, for example, if you have nothing but death or dark images or anything like that, and that make you look unapproachable, I don't think your friend list is going to be that great, or I don't think you're going to get that many eyes on your profile, which is important when you're in network marketing, of course. So all this is editable. Your friends list is here. Facebook shows you everyone that you're friends with. You can break it down even further. I recently added friends that have new posts, birthdays, college, high school, all that. You can search for friends in the search bar. Facebook has a great search bar function within different categories. Friend requests, these are people that request you. Then you can search for friends here. So that's all under the friends list. You can also see, if you're on somebody else's page, you can see who you have friends in common with. And starting out on Facebook, you obviously want to build, and even if to this day you want to build your network, because that's what you're there for. You're on social media. So you can find all this at the top bar here, and then your photos are all photos that you've uploaded, photos that you've anything that you've imported in, or photos that you've taken on your mobile. And then there's this more function where you can access all these submenus here. This activity log is just recent things that you've done on Facebook, and you can see all that. You can always view it as somebody looking at your page, and then adjust timeline settings as well. That's also a feature in the top bar here. These two little shadow silhouettes, those are friend requests. So anytime you have friends waiting, you can click on their name to see who they are before you confirm who they are. if it's somebody you don't know or whatever, you can just delete the request. So you can just click on their name and it'll take you to their Facebook page. Is everybody okay with the way I'm navigating so far? Does this make sense? Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, so after I check, I usually like to check people out first, and this is another part that I go with that goes with our training, recruiting training. Does it look like somebody that I want on my friends list? They look like a network marketer? They're promoting businesses. Yeah, I think that he seems okay. Does he have? I like to see where they're from. If people are hiding a lot of information, that is kind of a red flag for me. So if they don't look like they have a lot of information, he looks pretty legit. So this is just how you kind of screen somebody. So this is what it looks like to confirm a friend, and so you can confirm it right here, or you can do it right here, respond to friend request and confirm. So either one works fine. I'm going to do this real quick because this is what I do, and this is for more advanced. Usually this is how you keep your, whoops. This is how you keep your personal friends separated from your network marketing friends. And this is just a quick, I add them to a different list within my friends list. And don't worry if this is confusing to you, because I'll teach that later. So I put them in a list called network marketing that I created. So it check marks there. That's fine. Now he's in that friends list. All right. So I'm going to go back to, this is your end here. So this is all your Facebook messages. This is where you will communicate with others, as it's like almost an email or a private message for everybody. Tara's waving at us. Tara's waving at us. Hey, Tara. I thought you could see for that guy. That was so weird. But yeah, does everybody understand personally messaging? So this is my #1 tool for recruiting, by the way. This is what I use, Facebook Messenger, because I can reach out personally to anybody I want that I'm friends with on Facebook or not. But that's all right here. You can create a new message at the top right, mark all of them that are red. That's just more of an advanced features. If somebody requests, if somebody sends you a message that you're not friends with on Facebook, it goes to this area right here, message requests. So this person sending me a message about an opportunity, which I will reply with Cooler Brands eventually. You can choose to accept or ignore it. And I'm not going to do anything with it right now, but you have control over who, and if you don't even check that, you won't even know somebody messaged you, really. It'll be over here in this little hidden part.
And
yes?
Real quick, Corey, John has a good point. He says you should probably explain that some of the functionality we're looking at here, you can't quite get to on a smartphone.
Oh, that's a whole different training.
It is a whole different training. I think it's just important to say there is a different. There's a difference between mobile.
Yeah, there's definitely. Yeah, absolutely. There's as you guys, some of you might know, I used to work off my phone, my iPhone. So it was hard transition for me to go to Facebook on a laptop or the desktop version. But if you guys have the functionality of a smartphone, you have the Facebook Messenger app. It's a separate app. You guys see that right there? Mm-hmm. So that's just a separate app that you can just access, and that'll open up all your messages. Same way I just did, but it's just in a separate app, and it's just easier that way. The apps just make it easier.
And he may have left that message when we were talking about putting friends into different group lists and things like that. I'm not sure what it was in reference to, but
Okay.
There's
Yeah.
always little nuances.
If there's some things that you can't do on your app, always just switch over to the desktop or the laptop. There's certain things that you can and cannot do as well from the app. So sometimes I have to, on my phone, sometimes I have to go through Safari to Facebook because the app doesn't provide the function that I need. Again, I really need an invention where I can share my phone, what's on my phone, and teach from there too. At one point I'll figure that out. So in this globe here, this is your notification taskbar. This is where everything it happens, where it alerts you. And I was talking to somebody the other day. I said I just tagged you in something. So let's say Vicky, if I say, hey, you asked me, hey, where's the training replay for yesterday? And I said, well, I just tagged you in the post. So that means I went to, let's say this is the training replay, and I went in here, and by tagging your name, I don't know what's going on here. By tagging your name on the desktop to tag somebody, I would say at, my computer's going really slow, at, so you see I start typing, let me keep going here.
Hey, real quick, Corey, you don't have to use the at on the laptop.
For me, I do.
You got the special funky Facebook?
I don't know, I guess, because it doesn't do it when I just
do it. Make it a capital V. It needs you to be a little more specific, maybe.
There you go. Some usually it goes with like 3 letters, but perfect. I don't know why Vicky's not popping up. Let me try Deborah. All right, so let's say Vicky, let's say I'm tagging you. This is your name. I don't know why your name's not coming up, but so it's highlighted right there, and then I'll press enter, and what it'll do is it'll notify you up here in the top right. So it'll show Corey Moran just tagged you in his post. Okay, so any kind of news alerts, updates, notifications, those are all right here. So this is when I know if somebody added somebody to the Cooler Brands community. It'll say so-and-so needs approval, or this is how I stay updated, and this is how I breeze through Facebook, is checking these notifications. Is everybody following me still? All right. Here on the top right is where you can find your information. A lot of things you can access from here. The reason why I use this triangle drop down the most is to regulate my settings. So you can, your newsfeed preferences and settings. So if anybody is, all right, so this, guys, and this is what Cindy and I were going over before, is you can change your privacy to who can see your stuff. I keep mine on public right here. Who can see my stuff? That means anything that I post can be seen by anyone else on Facebook. And I will show you a more advanced training to go along with this, but you can change it to only me, or you can change it to only friends. Depends on what you're posting, but usually this is where I change that, is right here. So if I'm posting something like, let's say that I don't really necessarily want all my network marketing friends to see, and just maybe my personal friends, I'll change it to friends on my friends. And you have several options. If you guys want to go Facebook Live one day and you feel wild hair and you're kind of scared to do it, you can change it to only me. And that way you can act like you're posting it. You can do a Facebook Live and only you are going to see that. Just make sure you change it back always. And then you can custom change that. And like I just was saying earlier, I put people in my network marketing. But that's where I usually change my privacy when I'm doing posts. Sometimes I post a lot for Cooler Brands, so don't necessarily want all my friends seeing like my 10 posts a day, so I'll change it to my network marketing group so that I don't inundate my friends list. Some people don't care, whatever. It's your preference. That's why you give the option to do that. So going back over here, these are, if you guys have a fan page, and to be honest, I don't really use this menu that much because I'm going to show you where I usually access it. If you have any questions, you can always ask a question, and there's a lot of tutorials through here. So all of that's there. If you ever have a problem, like Cindy and I had a problem, she couldn't take her post to from her privacy settings from only me to public, and so she reported the problem here. So if you guys ever have a problem, you can contact Facebook there. So I'm going to show you this important feature here, and you can access this all on the left side from your news feed, and which is the home button here. Now, on the left side, this is how you get back to your own page or the news feed, or you have Messenger here. So there's multiple ways to access multiple things. You just figure out what's best for you. And so down the left side, you're going to find, and this is a tip for you guys for the different Facebook groups that we have for Kula Brands. So in order for me to access all my groups quickly, I just add them to the shortcut menu. And to do that, let me go down here. So you have all your groups here down under the group menu, and if you can use the search bar, or you can click your groups button right here. These are the groups. See this here, guys, this tab. You can look for groups under Discover, or you can look for the groups that you're already in. And you're going to see, for example, the Kula Brands, the main community page here. You want to go to settings, and you want to add to favorites. It'll say it there. If I didn't have it already on my favorites, it would say add to favorites. So click that, and then I would do that with your main group pages, like this Kula Brands Social Branding and Marketing, the Influencer Club, and then you have MobiCard if you're involved with MobiCard, and the other group, which is the juicing group, I think. Yeah, here it is, Kula Nation Juice. I don't want to go over that right now. So is everybody following me still? That's where you create shortcuts. This is the easiest way to find your groups quickly. If you don't do this, awesome. If you don't do this, you're going to have to scroll and find your groups every time. So this is very handy right here. And this is where I spend most of my time, right up around this area here. Down here is your, also I have my fan pages up here. So the Kula Life, that's my fan page. This is a page, the Kula Brands page that I manage. If you guys have more experience, then you'll probably have a page specifically for the Kula Brands products. Again, that's training down the road. I'm just showing you where things are right now.
Real quick, if you get around to doing the shortcuts, which it is a really good idea to get that done, but if you don't have it done and you're looking for a particular group, you can type it into the search bar. Search Facebook right there. Yeah.
Yep. Yep. And you usually have to have the exact name, or, you know, if you just put something, I don't know if you what you'd put, but this menu on the right side, whenever you see 3 little dots anywhere, it usually means there's an open menu to access. So you can always unpin it from the top, or you can hide it from your shortcuts. You can leave the group. You can edit your settings on it. Just real quick, I want to let you guys know this too. A lot of people tell me that they don't get notifications. Maybe one, you're not checking your notifications up here. Or number 2, you don't have the notifications checked on the group right here. So for these important groups, especially the Kula Brands main community page, you want to make sure that your notifications are checked, marked right here, a blue check mark. That means when important things are posted in here, or the highlights, all posts. I would, put it on all posts, or if that, and as far as the group goes, the highlights, I'm the admin in this group, so I get notified no matter what. So do you guys follow that? How to make sure that you get notifications? Very good, very good. And by the way, these are groups. There's a difference between a group and a page. A group is where people are members in the group. So you have members here. If you're looking for a member in a group, they're all right here. If you ever want to add a member to this group, you just add right here where it says add members. If you have some people that sign up with Cooler Brands and you want to add them to the group forum, you just click this button and add their name here and then click it. That's how you add a member. And then a page, the difference between a group and a page is, for example, my fan page, where you don't have members, but you have likes. So people that like your page, they like it. And you don't have like a group of members in here, but you have people that are following you or like your page. Again, that's further training, keeping it basic. Hey, what's up, Joe? Looking good, man. So down the left side, if you want to, you can check out pages. You can create a fan page right here, you guys. There's multiple ways you can get to the create a page part, and that'll be another training session. But that's here. So when you go back to the home page, everything is down this left side. Again, I would suggest maybe I got to move this bar out of the way here. And events, this is where you can check your events, birthdays, things that you've expressed interest in going to or are going to, or if you want to create an event, which I did for the birthday promotion and invited everybody to. That's where I created the event. So that's all here. You can check out birthdays, all that good stuff there. And then you have a side menu bar for the event section as well. And here, again, there's groups. It's basically is a sidebar to shortcuts to get places. And again, you can see there's multiple places to get. I mean, Facebook is filled with easy buttons to go to. You expand this menu down here. Ads Manager is for more advanced users that use paid advertising for Facebook. If you save things, they're all bookmarked right here. You guys can see all this stuff. Buy and sell groups, those are good for products like promoting the Zippin store or the products that we have in our, like the Park Smarts for Kids. Poke, I cannot believe they still have that on Facebook. I actually got poked the other day, and I thought that went out in the 90s or the early 2000s, but I don't know what that's still doing there. Games, I get annoying requests from people playing games all day long, but that's there. Everything you can imagine is right here. Marketplace is a new function of Facebook where it's like a, what do you call that? A garage sale site kind of thing where you can buy and sell stuff. Also a good place to promote your products. That's pretty much connected to the buy and sell groups too. Live video, all that stuff, all the way down the side. So again, like I said, I spend most of my time here. Anybody have any questions so far? Deb, is anybody asking me anything? I need to cover anything? I think I lost Deb for a second there. Oh, Deb's doing a good job. Looks like she's answering some people. All right, so those are really the basic functions of Facebook. If you stay all the way left down the left side and all the way at the top, you can pretty much access everything you need. You can go, what's on your mind. This is where you go to make a post. This is where you would go, and you can access it. This is on my news feed right here, or you can go to your personal, to your own page here. And this is called your status update. So if I ever say status update or make a post, or this is where you do a post, this is where it happens. And right here, this is where you start typing your ad. And for newer members or people that just, I steal stuff from people all the time. So you can either create a message here, and you can add a photo right here. So if you wanted to add a photo, it'll open up your photos in your computer. So if you had a specific photo that you wanted to use, it would populate right here. You can add another photo, you know, whatever you want to do there. You can add multiple photos. Now this is tag people in your post. Now this is a big kind of another further down training, but when you tag somebody in your post, that means you're alerting your friends, whoever that you, when you post this, it'll tag them in their notifications and say, Corey just tagged you in this post. And it'll show it to your friends on your wall in your news feed. So that's just where that is. We'll go into that in more depth. This you can put, if you want to get more involved, if you're celebrating a birthday or a special day. We just had a Cooler Brands birthday, so I would say celebrating a birthday. And that'll always say it right here at the end of your post, celebrating a birthday. And so that's that there. You can check in, which means you can let Facebook, it'll say where are, it'll bring up everywhere that's near you. Or in this case, I don't have my settings set to where my location is, so it'll just pull up. If you are at the YMCA, you know, type YMCA and then wherever you are, and you can just check in. Some people, you know, again, so up top here, you can also do video. Again, they have it in two places here. This is Go Live, Facebook Live video. So let me do this real quick. I always go live from my phone. It's just easier to function that way. Let me go back here. Sorry, my computer's going a little slow here, guys. So if I wanted to go live, I would put a title on it, like, hey, and I strongly suggest everybody out there do a live video about what you love about Cooler Brands, because it will attract people to what you're doing. But this is just where the live function is, right here. And then, and I don't ever do this from my phone, I mean from my laptop, so I don't even go to that right now. And then life event is if you're celebrating like a anniversary or something to do with your relationship, or you know, whatever it is. Got to meet billionaire Jeff Hoffman. So that's there. So is everybody cool with of the basics of where to make a post? And what time is it now? I don't want to go too far into this. All right, we got about another 10-15 minutes. Let me see what else I can teach you about basic. Does anybody have a question, like Vicky or Cindy or Deb? Anybody have a question? Let me go here real quick. And I can show you guys real quick, because I know you guys want to post about Cooler Brands and stuff. If you aren't comfortable making your own post, or you're not sure what to post, if you're, you know, kind of new at doing this, you can. So I can check my notifications all day long, and
Real quick, hang on.
So let's go to Tony likes to post.
Real quick on notifications. So I know when I first started using Facebook, all of the notifications came into my email. It's how the Nextdoor app works now, right? It all comes through email. Well, I'm about to turn that off too, but I've manually turned off that function, so I don't see all that in my Gmail anymore. But anyway, if you're using your email to watch your notifications, realize that if you ever respond to somebody, and I didn't know this in the beginning, if you ever respond to an email that you think is just from a friend because they've tagged you in it or something's happened, and you respond to that, it goes out on the post. It shows up on the post. I learned that the hard way, so that's just an FYI. Everybody who's on the post will see it. It's a public thing, even though you're responding to somebody through email. It's very confusing. So I learned to use the notifications world notifications there instead of email.
Definitely a good point. You can always adjust that. Adjust your privacy settings, adjust your, that's all on the triangle down here. You can adjust your notifications. So let's say you guys want to do a post about Cooler Brands today. Here's where the hashtag function comes in real handy. So just type in hashtag Cooler Brands and then hit enter and then wait for your slow computer to load. All right, so awesome. Michelle just did a post yesterday. She did a video of, looks like a YouTube video there. June did one on the trifecto. All right, so let's say, all right, we'll use Barb as an example because she's on the call. So let's say I like Barb's post here. I like the way it looks. I like this image. I don't have any of this already. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the image and I'm going to right click and I'm going to click save image to my computer or save image as. And if you're organized, you can you can put it in a specific place, which are Cooler Brands images. I like to stay organized. So I'll just put Barb's photo for now. Okay, so now it's saved in my computer. I'm the X out of it, which is right here on the top right. And I like what she said. I noticed that she doesn't have her link in here, so I don't need to worry about that. Instead of just going here to share it, this is one way I can just share it to my page real quick. So it'll show up on my page as, it'll have Barb here, it'll have her post, and it'll have her picture, and it'll say shared to my page. But I want to post something that's original to me that looks like it's coming from me. Okay? So I copied the image, and now I'm going to copy her text. So just select it all, and either hit Control-C or right-click and hit copy. And then what I'm going to do is go back to my page, and here's where I post, remember? All right, so we're going to add the photo that I just saved. So find it on your computer, and it'll populate right here. There's the photo, and then I'm just going to click paste here, Control-V or paste right here. All right, there you go. Now you have a post about Cooler Brands. It's kind of a generic post. It doesn't have my link or anything. You can put a call to action like message me for details or contact me, or you can even add your link. So once you post it, you just go to this, make sure, and sorry, my computer is still going slow for some reason. Again, this is where the who can see your post comes into play. I like to keep it on public for now. This is a general post. And I'll go post right here. Click the post button. So now look right here. It's posted just now. It's public. If you want to edit the settings, you just accidentally just went public and you wanted only your friends, you can click this little button right here, this little arrow, downward arrow, and you can change it to friends, or you can change it to whatever you want there, right? And let's say Deb calls me and says, Corey, you made a big mistake in your post there. That's not the correct information. Go to your post and change it. So I'm like, oh, freaking out. What do I do? The top right, it's kind of hard to see, but in the top right, there's a little down arrow. You click that and it'll drop down this little menu. You can edit your post right here. So that will open up that message. I can go edit whatever I made a mistake on, correct it, and then save it. That'll change your post. I do that often, you guys. So that's where you find that. And also if let's say you go to somebody's post, okay, and this annoys some people. Like let's say I go to Deb's post, or you go to my post, and you comment on it, like you just comment in underneath. So you come to my post and you comment here, right? You like it, and then you comment here. So anytime somebody comes in and comments after you, you're going to get a notification up here. And it's going to say, Deborah just commented on your post, or Barb just commented on your post. Now, if it's a popular post and there's a ton of notifications and you're getting annoyed, just go to the same little triangle here and you can turn off the notifications for the specific post. So you won't get notified anymore of people commenting on the post. Does everybody get that? Everybody good? You can also hide a post from your timeline so nobody will see it. You can delete it. There's several things you can do here. If it's a post that you liked that got a lot of traction, you can save it for later time to reference it. Okay. How much time do we have here? All right, we have a few more minutes. Deb, are you cool on questions? Are you answering everything? We're all good? Okay.
Yes, I am good.
Awesome.
Ooh, I'm echoing.
Good right hand woman. All right, so let me show you real quick how to do this. Do you guys want to know how to do a post with your Cooler Brands referral link and have it populate in there so they can just click the picture? All right, cool. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to your new back office. I have it saved on my thing because I'm organized. But this is your new back office. Oops, wait. Maybe I should go in through my old back office. Does it matter if everybody sees my points?
Mine were just out in the training. Hey, real quick too, Don and Michelle are on, so I want to make sure that they're not thinking of, or they are thinking of something that should be said.
Okay. Yeah, you guys can hop in anytime.
Just hop in and say hi real quick. I unmuted you. Say hi.
Oh, hello. Love you.
Hey. Hey guys.
Great job, Corey.
Just hanging out. Just hanging out.
I'm just mesmerized by your training, Corey.
I am.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Enthralled.
I don't know if there's anything we can add to this. This is going to be like a challenge.
All right. So this is in your new back office under marketing resources. I can show my points. It doesn't matter. I just don't want to upset anybody for being too transparent. But anyways, this is where your link, this is the opt-in link. This is the opt-in link. These are the same links that are in your new back office. Right now, they're in reverse order. I don't know why or when that's going to get fixed. But so copy your link from your back office. And so here's the cool thing that you can do in Facebook. coolest thing to do. All right, so let's say I have a post. All right, I'm making a new post. I'm going to start by showing you guys. I'm going to paste my link right here in the status update. Okay. So when I hit enter, it's going to populate with a picture and then some subtext there. Now, do you guys see this little arrow here to the right? You can scroll through and pick a picture that's already populated for the website. Is everybody learning something right now? Type a 1 if you did not know that. Cool, I can't see anything, so I'm assuming there's some 1s in there.
There's a lot of 1s coming through.
Awesome.
The first ones were, I think, they were confused by what you were asking. But now there's lots of 1s, so.
All right, cool. So what you can do is you can pick any one of these pictures, and in your fan page, you're able to actually pick your own pictures. So that's the difference here. So let's pick this one. Now, what I recommend doing, and it's all personal preference, is especially when I do like a link for a video or something, I like to get rid of the nasty link. So you can delete your link, and now you can make a fresh post. So if you're in the middle of doing this, I'll show you a little quick strategy here. Just go into another tab, open Facebook again, type in Cooler Brands, hashtag Cooler Brands. And this one is about this. All right, I like this one. It's got, look, he's got his link in there. So you see that link there? If I copy this whole thing, which is fine, I like the hashtags in there. That's a hashtag party right there. So just copy that like I showed you before. I can go back to my post, and I'm going to paste it. Now, if I did this before I put my own link and populate it, it's going to populate with Michael's link. We have a robot.
Okay, there's a robot, sorry.
There's a robot infiltrated the call.
Okay. And Julietta has her hand raised. If you want to put the question in the chat, I can help you get it answered there, Julietta.
All right, so you guys, do you understand that if I would have pasted this before I did my own link and populated with this picture, do you guys realize that it would have populated with Michael's link right here? Does that make sense? All right. So now that I've put my link already in here, I was safe to do this. I was safe to paste it here. So I'm going to go back and take out his link. The rest is okay. This all looks good to me. I had to correct the spelling there. Grammar error. Cool. Looks great. So this is how you post, and this is what it's going to look like. And I'm going to only do this to me because I don't want to post another. Actually, let me do this. I'll select it to my network marketing friends. All right, so all good to go. That's what I want on here. I don't need my link, remember, because here's my link right here in this picture. So I'm going to post this. It's going to go live. Now, this is what it looks like. It looks pretty professional, doesn't it? It looks like an ad. It looks like a professional ad. So they're going to read this. You're going to attract them with the text, hopefully attract them with the picture. And they're going to want to know more. So they're going to, oh, yeah, I'm going to click this picture. Where does it take me? Oh, cool. What's this? Yes, I want lifetime passive income. So that leads them down the whole glorious cooler rabbit hole of the funnel. So, and it's a good place to get lost in because it's all your glorious information. So that's what I wanted to cover today. Did anybody have questions on doing a post or where the main functions of Facebook lie with the search bar or anything else like that?
So Joe had asked that you do it one more time so that he could watch. I wonder if we want to instead refer to the recording of this webinar, because I can probably get it out later tonight.
Sure. Yeah. Does
Up to you.
go
Up
through
to
it
you.
one more
If everybody wants to go through it one more time, we can absolutely do that. Give us a 1 if you want to go through it one more time.
How about we show them how to post from our YouTube channel? All right, let's make a post from Cooler Brands YouTube channel. And this is the same idea here, guys. So if I go to YouTube and I search for Cooler Brands, it's the one with the logo here. It'll pop right up. You just select Cooler Brands. And you can select playlist. If you're looking for something in particular, let me do one on gun bales. So I'm going to select this. Michelle, awesome job on the thumbnails there, by the way. Michelle Shore, our fantastic YouTube expert, did this for us. So thank you. Trevor Brooks explains how gun bale works. I like that. I'm going to click on that.
That's what gun bale does.
Okay, so this is the interview.
Hello. Hi, guys.
Make sure always that you watch the whole video that you're posting all the way through. It gets our ratings up on our Cooler Brands channel, and for this particular post, this particular video, make sure you like it right here. And you can always leave a comment right here, which is fantastic. It helps the YouTube channel grow. Okay, so that's not this training. So to share this video, I'm going to click the share